Hi guys, it's Bly, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. There's going to be a bit of a time jump here because I did have a video file get corrupted. But you didn't really miss much, but there is one cool thing I do have to show you. We now have some zombie bouncers. If there's any more funny business happening in our tavern, we can flip the switch, and then we'll have 4 zombie bodyguards ready to take out whatever's in there, including our own dwarves. We start laying some foundation down, but not soon after, some goblin intruders decide to trigger our cage traps. And oh wait, they got one. He tries to scurry away, but Byrod Fury Droops was there to stop him, chasing him across the river and pummeling him to death, earning him the name Dwarven Friend. With the walls around our fort finally finished, we dig out 2 large hallways, one of which is going to have our dungeon, and we also start to build a roof above our heads to keep out those pesky birds. Oh, and look, our first 3 prisoners for our dungeon. 3 snake women who have been giving my fortress a little bit of trouble. We also mine out some rooms for our mayor, dungeon master, and captain of the guard. We also make a plan to dig out some bedrooms and build a bridge across the canyon. And with such a large influx of dwarfs recently, we mine out the walkways to make it a little bigger and a little more accessible. With more dwarves comes more gods, so we'll need to build some more temples for them. Honestly, I have no idea where all these seeds came from, but we need to start using them, so we're going to build some above ground farms. While looking at the tavern, I noticed we had an unusual guest, a Skinkman Crossbowman Cursed Butcher. I have no idea why he's here or what he's doing, but we'll make sure to keep an eye on him because, well, he doesn't feel anything. With the temples finally finished, we assigned 3 new gods: Lurit Earthensweltered, Id Border Oils, the Iron of Ellipses, and Dishmap. And with these bedrooms up here finally dug out, we can make a bridge across the canyon and create even more bedrooms. Wait, that's weird. Now we have a dwarf night zombie. He doesn't feel anything either, so I'm not sure why he'd be here. Maybe he's looking for his friends who are trapped in that closet. With the establishment of our farmer and herbalist guild, it seems like things are going pretty well. Well shit, a giant named Weluna has decided to visit our fortress. Well, best case scenario, we send everybody inside and he gets himself trapped in one of my cage traps. But of course this wasn't the case. He managed to destroy 1 dwarf and a cat before getting caught in a cage trap. And with the capture of a giant, ideas start to sprout. What about a battle arena where I can watch the giant destroy whatever creatures have wronged me? I think the first thing we have to do is... Hey, I'm busy. Alright, well, first things first, Wait, what? Okay, so I guess we're getting sieged by 2 different forces. So let's pull the lever and hunker down for a little. One of the goblins are just destroying everybody. All of the goblins are dead. Oh, it's Ago. I guess the Cursed Butcher people are not good friends with the goblins either. Since it was a goblin Cursed Butcher that killed 6 goblins, I named him Ago the Betrayer. The only threat that we had to face were the corpses that were raised in our corpse pile. But I send my squad out, and they take care of it really quickly. Here's a quick look at our dungeon and our makeshift arena. Sparrowpunch was caught doing some disorderly conduct. Come on guys, give her a break. She fought a giant sparrow when she was 7. After not liking this design for the arena, I decide that I can make an even cooler one on the 2nd floor of my fortress. It'll require me to make another roof, and honestly, I just thought it would look cool. I decided to take a look at the ASCII graphics, just to see what they look like. And I'm gonna be honest, I cannot understand a thing that I'm looking at, but damn does it look cool. I don't know what it is, but it has a certain type of charm. It's time to build our battle arena. We start with the walls and the doors. Once the walls and the doors were installed, we placed windows to fill in all the gaps for the outside. We then place the cages inside of each team's designated spot. We then hook up the levers to the appropriate doors and cages, and then we, well, didn't finish the ceiling, but I have blind faith that this will work anyways. Welcome to the arena, dwarfs. This match is going to be between the giant Weluma, 3 goblin ambushers, 3 snake women, and 1 dwarven zombie hand. Now we can flip the switches, and... Wait, where'd everybody go? Uh-oh, how did you get there? Oh yeah, snake women can climb. Oh, and so can the dwarves. And well, around this time I got so stressed out that I did just save and quit. Once I came back with a clear mind, we take control of the situation. We end up killing the zombie hand, 1 snake woman, and all of the goblin ambushers. 2 snake women got themselves recaged, and the giant was never let out, luckily. And of course, shortly after this, the dead walk onto our fortress. Oh, it's Ago. Oh, one of the goblins hopped into the river? That's gonna go down, little buddy. I don't know if you... and he's gone. Surprisingly, didn't take a single point of damage. So, not sure about that one. Maybe he got really lucky. I won't lie to you, this siege was a rough one. I let down my bridges because we are never afraid of a fight. The last standard fought valiantly, but we did lose a fair amount of dwarves. But the most important things to note is that we did capture Aggo the Betrayer. He's in one of our cage traps, and I've got a plan for him. And just to double check, yep, there he is. And with a quick glance at our map, yeah, the Urn of Mightiness is just hated by everybody, I guess. And based on current events and possible future events, I think we need to create some more tombs. Life went on for a little bit after that siege. We started to build a library, we continued to build a roof above our arena, and we continued to heal the wounded from our last big fight. Oh no, an artifact has been stolen. Oh, it's one of the ones that I put in the tavern. So Rith Priest Labor has it on his person, and it is hidden. Oh, and after taking a look through here, yeah, he definitely did it. Let's go ahead and interrogate him. Our dungeon master leads him to the top and interrogates him. In his confession, he does admit that Cyril Whirl constructs corrupted him into taking the object. Huh, how weird. Alright, well, let's go ahead and interrogate Cyril then. While being interrogated, Rith makes the mistake of passing the artifact to Cyril in front of the dungeon master. And the greatest part about all this is that Cyril still gaslit the shit out of my dungeon master. She said, nope, I don't have it, but Rith just passed it to you. I don't have it. Well, I'm not letting you waltz out of here with my artifact. Let's kill him, dwarves. He's a pretty tough opponent, but...
Are you kidding me right now?
Alright, I don't have the time to deal with you guys, so hang tight. Cyril proceeds to do a number on our fortress, but eventually we do take him down, in the staircase. With him taken care of, we can raise the bridges, and we can formally tell these greenskins to huff our dwarf fortress. While we rest and recuperate in the confines of our walls, I finish that ceiling above my arena, and decide that I'm going to give my fortress some entertainment before taking out this siege. We plop down our combatants in the right spots, we hook them up to the levers, and we are now ready for another arena fight. In the first corner, we have Aggo and 2 of his goons, and for some reason it took Aggo's nickname off. I've been having a lot of trouble with that, I don't know about you guys. And in the bottom right corner, we have Wulema, the giant. While waiting for the other 2 corners to be revealed, Aggo got bored and zapped the shit out of one of my cats. In the bottom left corner, we have more of Aggo's goons. And finally, in the top right corner, we have our 2 snake women. And with our combatants ready, we can open the doors. Right out the gate, the giant charges both the snake women. They get a hit or 2 in, but the giant does most of the work. Aggo closes in on the giant shortly after the first snake woman is killed. The giant can't get any good hits on him, and the snake woman is pretty useless and ends up getting trampled too. The giant is finally backed into a corner, and Aggo and his goons destroy him. To be honest, I didn't think Aggo was going to be this tough, but honestly, he might have solidified himself as one of the strongest in the universe of enchantments. With the arena fight finally over, we take care of the goblin siege, and we find ourselves at a pretty good place to stop. I feel as though I've done everything I kind of wanted to do with this fortress. It's been fun to learn about window placement and the strength of cursed butchers. I'm hoping by retiring this fortress that maybe I can come back once adventure mode comes out. I'll make a trip out to Monstrous Tower, and I really hope that I get to see Aggo the Betrayer, much like I hope to see you in the next video. As always, thank you for watching, and have a good one.